Hi everybody, this is Yankee with Yankee Performance, and we got the engine out. So we got the engine pulled, just getting a couple pieces pulled off of it. We got a first glance at it. We got the transmission pulled as well. We're getting the flywheel off. That's pretty much the last thing we kind of got to check to make sure everything works. And we spotted a few things that will be different, but nothing that we don't have off the old engine that we can pull from the old engine. That as of right now, we're not seeing why this can't be done, is I guess what I'm saying. And everything that we do need is on our old engine. So we're still at our $500 mark.
Yeah. That's what we like.
Yeah, we do like that. It's working out hopefully, but we'll see what's going on. So, on this one we have a pin here, and over here
It's all pin same
place, but we got a hole above it is all. That's one thing we're noticing that's different.
We did take a digital caliper to each bolt hole. Spacing out-wise is the same.
Yeah, the only visible differences are definitely oil pan, definitely front cover. That's for sure.
And that we have right here. So if you're doing this as well on your own project, you're going to have the parts as well from your engine pulled.
And we'll figure out once we get the oil pan off, we'll see if we're gonna have to change the pickup tube off the oil pump. I'm imagining that's gonna be a definite too.
Yeah, that whole thing we gotta be taken off.
So far, it looks like a winner.
You can't see why they say this.
Yeah, why they say you can't. We haven't seen that yet.
Right. Heads same number, correct? Isn't that what you said?
Same part number. I mean, same casting numbers. They say the left side head's different. We haven't found anything that's any different. I think it's definitely not a direct bolt in, like a direct swap. But I think their interchange, when you call a salvage yard and they say, oh, the only one that's gonna work is an 11 or 12, Jeep. I think if you can do your homework, I think that you're gonna find out that this motor's the same all the way up to 18.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't find any information out on the internet about a YouTube video of anybody doing it.
And you got this out of a 2017 Caravan?
Yeah, real nice Caravan.
And you think you can find those engines pretty cheap out of them then?
Yeah, they're a dime a dozen. Especially because...
So they're a dime a dozen, but to get a Jeep reman...
Just buying a cylinder head was $900, and we needed two of them. So you're talking an extra $2,000.
So we're still $1,300 below budget on the head replacement, right?
It's a $500 gamble, but we're gonna see how.
We have a video of the engine running, and we heard the engine running before we pulled it.
Sounds good.
And we kept the transmission as well. It seemed fine. So.
Flywheel checks out good.
Yeah, no cracks.
No cracks.
Where's that other flywheel? Did Alan pitch it?
He must have.
Does that, you gonna see if that bolts right up to the other one?
Yep.
Boy, that sure looks.
This is the last thing that seems.
Sure, you do a camera view of the tube back. You can see the cranks look the same. We're definitely there was a difference in the flywheels, and there's a difference in the starters. But the starter mounting, the actual block is the same. So we're gonna put the flywheel on, put a couple bolts in it, throw the starter up there, see how it looks. And
I'm certain that this flywheel only goes one way. You just gotta keep going until you're right there. Yeah.
put your plate on there.
Line up the holes.
Yeah, grab your starter. We'll throw it up in the hole there and see how it looks.
Now you think the timing and everything will be the same, right?
It should be, yeah.
I mean,
The camshafts both.
yeah,
All the casting numbers are the same.
we kept looking up parts for a 2017 Caravan and a 2012 Jeep, and the part numbers were identical. You know, when you compared the two model years, and that's what made me start thinking, I think this is going to work. And so, but we didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on an engine, but we did find one that was wrecked. But it still had antifreeze in it, and they didn't overheat it or nothing, you know. We got a video of it running before we bought it. Engine sounded really good.
well, say you called a junkyard for a Caravan engine, right?
That you sell you one, they're still expensive, you know,
Are
but
they expensive as the Jeep one though?
no, they're less expensive.
See what I'm saying? That's strange. When you got all your parts sitting right here as well, if you just turn some wrenches, save some money, right? Is that what we're thinking?
Yep.
Okay.
Starter, boom, just like that.
Lines up perfectly.
Sits in the
And this is the starter out of your Jeep,
Yep. Brand new starter we just put in 6 months ago.
and the flywheel off the Jeep.
Yep. So you have to change that. And
So all we got left then, you said up here's all the same, correct?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
all the same. The only thing that I'm questioning still is these actuators. Or whatever I can't remember what they call them. I wanted to make sure that they're the same. I believe that they're the same exact part number across the board.
Where's your other valve cover?
Water pumps are different. That's a fact. I just looked that up. They're definitely different.
This,
Between a 2012 Wrangler and a 17.
and this is the one.
Yeah, this one here.
So we're gonna take these right
They
here,
look similar, but they're different.
and we're
Yeah.
gonna put it on that engine.
Yep, everything on the front end here. Boom, all that, this whole front cover, that's all going over here.
Oil
Same with
pan.
the oil pan. Yeah, the oil pan's gonna go over, and like he said, but
You
whatever.
can see the difference here in the oil pan, big time.
Yeah, that one hangs out.
And I'm-
on the Caravans, they hang out like that. These are down, and you can see where the pickup is in the middle, and where that one's kind of forward. You know, the deep sport.
So you might have to change your pickup.
Yeah, we might have to. We'll know when we get we're gonna roll this over, tear the pan off of it, although we already had it off.
The other thing is I'm going to use my existing crankshaft pulley. Obviously the alternator, power steering and all that,
Yeah.
that will not work.
So we're gonna keep the block in the heads,
Yeah.
and everything else should run with our computer, everything.
Everything. We're gonna take everything off the Jeep engine, all the sensors, the wire harness off the Jeep engine. We're gonna put it on our donor engine, and I think it's gonna be a winner.
Also mentioning the motor mounts will bolt right up to this block. It still has all the holes.
Yeah, we just
I
gotta run
eyeballed
a
them, but
spreadsheet.
they're located the same. We'll get further information on that whenever we do
Same
try
block.
yeah, same exact block off to
There's
chase them.
so who's saying this can't be done?
Anybody you call.
What?
Yep.
Any salvage yard.
Yep, and like I said, we searched on the internet trying to find anybody that videoed this happening. Can't find anybody. We read some forums where guys have done it, you know, and talked to a local fellow up at the local salvage yard and said he did it himself personally, but we couldn't find any information. That's when I called up Yankee here and said, hey, we got one going on. You need to get this out there for the people to help them out, because I think it's important.
I hope it helps out a lot of people, because
I don't know.
whenever you guys asked me to look into the LS swap, or you know, just randomly ponder some ideas, and I ran some numbers, and even putting a reman Jeep engine in here, we were at $5,000. I could,
Oh yeah,
and that's starting
you'd
out.
be better off putting a Mopar motor in a, you know, in a Hellcat or something.
So say we called O'Reilly's up and spent $5,000 or whatnot on one of those remans. What parts would we still be pulling from our engine?
The front cover, the oil pan,
Cover the oil pan.
valve covers.
I just did one a couple of months ago, and that's how it came. No oil pan on it, no front cover.
So in all reality, they could
That
sell
was
that block to
great.
either person. It's just a different price for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna find out because we're gonna keep going and we're gonna get it in this 2012 or 11.
2012.
2012
yeah, but
Jeep.
11 and 12s were the Jeeps that had the engine they had cylinder head problems, and there was I guess there was like an extended warranty on the cylinder heads to have them replaced under warranty. Of course, he's a second owner, and we're out of that warranty. And like I said, they're $1,000 a piece in case you want to go buy them. But
So
you'd end up having because we were gonna freshen it up, put bearings, you know, a set of rings. Even if we wanted to bore, it would be up at around $3,300 just in parts.
right, because you did that parts list on just repairing this one.
Yeah.
And you were at 3,200 in parts.
Yep. Yeah, that was
Just
new
parts.
piston.
Just
getting
parts.
bored,
So we're still way below anything if we make this work.
Absolutely.
yeah, it's our $500 engine swap.
Well, no, because I think we were down to 300 now. Didn't we save 200 bucks somewhere? I thought.
Yeah, we scrapped the van,
Okay.
Scrap
and they're gonna get us a couple $100 for that.
I mean, there's things that I'll have to buy for this engine. You know, you'll have to buy a front cover gasket set.
Okay. Oh, we're adding back up.
Probably a new water pump. As far as the oil pan goes, it's RTV.
And you might as well do that now anyhow.
Right.
It's out.
You go ahead and you have it out, you have it apart, and do it now.
But if you were internet savvy and you bought a van for $500, you could sell a power steering pump on the internet. You could sell the AC compressor. You could sell the alternator. We have the transmission out of this van that
Correct.
works good. We could sell it. There's a lot of stuff on here. The coils that you could sell if you make. A couple
We could
bucks
turn
on
this
them.
into a profit if we wanted to spend more time on it in all
Yeah.
reality, or break even real close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we took some time and listed stuff and whatnot, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, because
Yes.
somebody's always like,
Yeah, so
the,
he's-
the alternators on these vans, they go bad. They got a clutch in them of all stupid things.
So there you go. Yeah, you list it on Marketplace.
Yeah.
Make a couple bucks.
yeah,
We're even less down.
yep.
Right on.
On Marketplace or wherever, and we just don't do that stuff. We should,
Right.
We could.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. We need somebody that can list all these extra parts that are sitting around. I mean,
Help somebody out.
yeah. How long's that LS been sitting in the corner back there?
Oh, quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there an engine upstairs sitting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh, see what I
There's
said?
another four.
Yeah, we
four
just
eight laying over there too.
yeah we just added more.
Yeah.
Oh, and we'll do a little update on Whipple work truck. So we did some frame painting. Got the Whipple mounted. American Racing headers. Right now we're doing some rewiring. We put that stock wire harness up there and we just didn't like it. I gotta get some more braided lines. Well, we rewired it so it ain't ugly. Painted the frame. We're gonna be dropping the cab soon. Our parts table is getting low. Stainless Works exhaust. We are waiting for a part from American Racing headers. We received these the other day. They're beautiful. We love them. Can't wait to hear it. We're getting close. They forgot a little piece here, but it's coming. We got a hold of them. They sent it out that day. It was awesome. And then we'll be hooking up the rest of the Stainless Works here. Engine crossbar. Need to get the catch can installed. Dipstick. Relocation wire harness kit. Real nice. We gotta figure out where we're tucking them yet. A couple gauges left. There's my braided line to finish it up. Get some gauges in. Got some body bushings in here. Still got to get those on. But our cooled air intake, radiator. And that is about it for our parts on this build. To finish it up and get her started. Hopefully we'll be starting her in the next week or two. Thanks everybody. Stay tuned and see how we turn out with the Whipple work truck. Stay tuned and see how we do with the 3.6 Wrangler swap.
Yeah.
We're real excited about this one because we like doing what they say can't be done. Thanks everybody. Have a good night.